Well, the province says traffic in Alberta Parks surged last year, attracting almost 6 million visitors. That traffic makes it harder to find that peaceful wilderness experience, but CPAWS might be able to help. Katie Morrison is the executive director of the Southern Alberta chapter of CPAWS. Katie, thanks for taking time for us this morning. You have put together this list of beautiful but less busy parks. Talk about why you put the list together and how you chose them.
One of the things that we wanted to do is highlight some of the beautiful places we have across Canada. At CPAWS, one of our core mandates is connecting Canadians to nature and getting them outside and appreciating what we've got here. But we also know that places like national parks this summer with the Canada Strong Pass are seeing increasing visitation. A lot of people are going, and that's great. But we want to highlight that we have a lot of natural resources outside of those national parks, maybe some of these lesser known areas that people can also go to experience nature, to experience outdoors and really have a beautiful day.
Yeah, so let's go through just a couple points on each of these, and let's start with, and I hadn't heard of this one, Brown Lowry?
Yeah, Brown Lowry is just southwest of Calgary. It is a beautiful place. It's that foothills mountain or sort of foothills forest areas. It's sort of a rolling, beautiful area, and it's got a lot of trails that wind through these mature forests, and there's creeks bubbling up. There's beautiful outlooks with wildflowers. You can see wildlife, and it is so close to Calgary. So it's only about 50 kilometers from Calgary. So it's really easy to get your family out for the day. There's usually no crowds. It's a place where we actually do some of our school and hiking programs with our school groups. So it's a lovely spot to go and explore Alberta forests, grasslands,
Yeah, love it.
and wildlife and plants.
Yeah, and that Eastern Slopes area is just so beautiful. Let's talk Big Hill Springs.
Big Hill Springs also, it's a really tiny park, but it's also really accessible to Calgary. It's in the foothills. It was one of Alberta's earliest provincial parks, and that's one of the reasons we put it on the list, to think about not just the natural history, but maybe the history of our park system. It is quite tiny, so it's much more of a picnic place. It's maybe a place to take the family, a short little walk. There is a little spring and waterfall of water bubbling out of the ground, maybe to do some photography. Really gentle place, really small but beautiful little gem.
Yeah, it looks stunning. Okay, for those looking to travel a little bit further, we've got Castle.
Castle is a place that's really special to CPAWS in Southern Alberta because it became a park in 2017, and CPAWS and many of our local partners were involved in getting that designation as a park. And it is much more that beautiful Rocky Mountain peaks that you might think about of these mountain parks. And it's very important from an ecosystem, from a conservation perspective, really important for those big charismatic megafauna, and the elk and grizzly bears and some of our threatened species like cutthroat trout. It's a wildlife corridor, and it also has the highest biodiversity in the province. So the most number of plants and animals in the province. But it is that beautiful Rocky Mountain landscape. And they've got both front country camping, comfort camping, there's backcountry camping and trails. So if you're a little bit more adventurous, want to get off the beaten track, there's fishing, mountain biking, and it's also good winter recreation. Yeah, so we're moving into fall. Maybe think about winter. Beautiful place to be.
It's stunning on there. And just out of time, but we can't forget Writing on Stone. Just incredible history and a beautiful landscape down there.
Yeah, Writing on Stone is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It's recognized internationally for its cultural significance. And this is that grassland ecosystem that I think many people don't think about exploring as much. And that really important Indigenous history. It's got petroglyphs and pictographs, so rock carvings and paintings from Blackfoot and other First Nations people going back in time immemorial, and in beautiful interpretive center and trails that you can learn not just about our ecological history, but also our Indigenous and cultural history.
Great spot. 4 amazing spots. Katie, thanks for doing this morning. Appreciate it. That is Katie Morrison, Executive Director of the Southern Alberta chapter of CPAWS.